Good evening, everyone. Hiya, Gary. Hiya, Johnny. Hiya, Amjad. Bit windswept because I've got a fan on again. But there you go. What I can do about that. And before you say anything, Mr. P, I'm just doing it now.
Bloody hell, you steady, lady.
See, this is what I've had to put up with for 20 years. And there you go. Hi, Kathy. I look a bit wonky.
Oh, Kathy.
Oh, Johnny's in garden having a few beers. That'll do. But yeah, 20 years ago today, he said I do.
And she went, oh, shit.
And we've only just, I'd say about an hour ago, had a piece of that cake.
No.
So yeah, bought me breakfast, and then we had a chippy tea. But we're on about going to Toby Carvery tomorrow. Ooh! Thank you very much, Kathy. Good evening, Johnny.
It's like I'm an older, isn't it?
Hey?
It's like I'm an older, it. Keena says hi from the summer house. She's laid down.
Oh.
She's over there somewhere. You see that picture that I sent you?
No.
Me and Keena made some little planter things, one for Kath, one for Tracy, and Keena's we bought some flowers early and she's planted them in the planter.
Just check now.
Just a bit of scrap wood I had lying around.
Oh, Kathy, yeah.
I help, I want eggs.
Oh, they're nice. They're nice. Thank you very much.
Same grey as my mum's table. My mum's chairs.
They are nice, Johnny.
Them flowers were reduced as well, but they got loads of new shoots coming off them. So all good.
Yeah, they look very nice.
Reduced flowers and a bit of scrap wood.
But
I'm outside.
Thank you, Amjad. Yeah, we've only just had some of that cake. They look very nice. Very nice. Yeah. He's sitting in his new
hang on a minute.
Yeah, his new furniture.
We have an arrival. Ah.
Hi, Keena. How are you?
She's going to bed in a minute, whether she likes it or not. Yes, you are.
I want to wait for Mum.
You're not waiting for Mum. I don't know what time she's coming home. So I'll get a bus back.
Yeah, you're going to be tired at school tomorrow, Keena, if you don't go to bed.
I pick them up every night. They've got bus tickets. It's only a 5-minute walk to the bus station. So, I know. Right, shh. Get back in there. I'll go to bed. Got 2 choices.
Yeah, if you fall asleep in some rush, Dad'll lock the door and leave you in there all night.
Oh, she'd go nuts in the middle of the night, wouldn't she? Start screaming street down.
I know. I shouldn't have said that, really, should I?
You should have left me in there. Put it in then.
66.
Yeah, be a good girl and go to the bed for your dad.
I need a toilet.
Why don't you take the plug and just go to bed then?
No.
You love me?
What plug?
She's a little me. That's the problem. I got me repair kit to fix that chair. Ooh, shit. One at Wicker Chairs needs repairing. I bought.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's basically another roll of it, and you just replaced a bit that's damaged.
Oh, got you now.
Only £6. 50-meter roll of it, exactly the same colour. There's just a couple on the back. Do you know the back armour? The back.
Oh yeah. It's probably
Only
where
on one of them.
somebody's like bumped into them or something. Or
No, I think they've snapped with heat. They get a bit brittle plastic when it's outside.
yeah.
Only a few
Obviously
of them,
not
though.
covered them up or put them away when they've done with them or.
It's only done it on one. I think it was the one that were facing the sun more. But I bought a kit, so I've got enough to redo them all again if I wanted to. What you do is you take it back to a good bit, you glue gun it, or super glue. I'm using my hot glue gun. Then you just chuck it back through with a new piece and just re-thread it through like you would knitting, basically.
So you've learnt weaving as well.
Oh yeah, you've got to learn. You're lucky I'm not at a boot sale looking for a loom. Just a little bit there, back of that one, look, see it?
Oh yeah.
So a couple of them are broke, so I'm just going to take it down to about here and then put a new piece right over. It's only done it on one of them. Only done it on one of them.
He's learning his how to weave now, Park Nest.
Yeah, I'm teaching weaving lessons now.
Oh, did you actually spend money? Did you actually spend money?
Hey, look at this stuff, partner. The brand new umbrella, the glass table, 4 chairs with the cushions, £60. You wanted
Hey, that's
80.
not bad.
You wanted 80, but I said no.
Oh yeah, you got him down. You're not.
But I've ordered this kit just to repair a bit of the raffer, you know, the rattan bit.
Yeah.
I've got exact matching colour. 50-meter roll, £6.
Bargain.
That's it.
Oh, and you should see them wrought iron stand for umbrella. That'll cost a few quid. It's bloody heavy. Hang on, I'll show you. I love a bargain.
That's what it's.
Well, I want to guess that, Tony.
Let's it stand.
Yeah.
That is heavy and all.
I'm going to say that's not going to go anywhere, is it?
Yeah, it's a good nick, isn't it? With cushions and everything.
And
that was still in its bag.
House.
The umbrella was still in its bag, brand new. Look, I can tell it's new. Look. So, very pleased with that. Yeah, I actually spent money again. It's getting a bit of a habit, isn't it?
and he's treated his sent some cans.
He's spending it wisely.
I've got the holiday money put away. That's the main thing. As long as I can have an holiday this year. If it pops up, he said, we've got some new furniture coming, getting delivered from Argos. Said, could you pick it up this afternoon? I said, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
I've had an all day every weekend.
We were only in Castleford, 14 minutes away.
Oh,
straight up motorway. Come off at next junction. Come off at junction 32. Done. I come back with table on roof though because I couldn't get it all in. I should have took the trailer really. It'd have been a lot easier.
But you didn't realise at the time though, did you?
Plus, he's in a cul-de-sac and you haven't seen my reversing with that trailer. It's all right. I'm trying to. I know, partner, she'll be an expert at this. Right? I'm just trying to get my head round. She jackknifes so easy. It's easier just to pull up, unhook it, turn it round, and hook it back up. I've even got a reversing
I'll be going this weekend.
I've even got a reversing camera and I can't get my head round it.
I've got to take caravan home.
I'm going to say it's only like really, when you think about it, like towing a caravan, but once you get, you get...
You ain't towing this one. I cut the end off, look. I do have the end, though. I do have the end of it. The twin wheel one, this one. You see my giant sunflowers? They're only babies. You won't see this caravan in a few months.
I'm going to say it'd be like Day of the Triffids.
I planted about 200. giant sunflower seeds. I just cut the heads off, left them to dry, and turned all the soil over in just before end of winter. And put hundreds of them in, and they're coming up. Look,
Mind you, the actual seeds on the sunflowers, you just replant them, don't you?
yeah, you just chop the head off when it finishes the flowering bit, and just leave it to dry out. I mean, them giant poppies over there, I'm going to cut all the heads off them.
I know.
No, I'm not going to, partner. I don't even know how you do it.
What?
Opium.
Poppy seeds.
Oh!
Natural.
The giant poppies over there.
Oh. You see, I'm sort of, I'm not up with the...
You had a sheltered upbringing.
Yeah.
All
Right.
that rain we got though, did them flowers go? The traces, the seedling ones, they're doing well.
It never stopped yesterday, though, did it?
We're supposed to get thunderstorms tomorrow, but then about another week of nice weather.
Hey, they reckon Friday, Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be up in 30s.
I hope there's no rain on Sunday. I've got to pack a caravan away.
Shit, that glitched a bit.
You know,
Frozen.
Obviously, I've got to take the awning down. Last thing I wanted is rain or wind.
Is there a particular reason why you're bringing it back, partners? Because I know you don't usually normally bring it back till...
You two just totally
Well,
glitched
it's,
them for about
it's
40
bookings. Bookings finished. We just end up. We've extended it a few times and just come to end.
Oh, do you season?
Because it's high season now. It's going to cost more. It's going to cost an absolute fortune to extend the booking any further.
I know what you're saying. So you sort of like book it on in a block base on a block basis, and then.
Well, Keena's going it beginning at 6-week holidays to Anna's for a week. Then she's going to come back here for a week, decide, and we'll go out and do stuff. But then the week after, we're going to go on holiday then. But I'm going to the site my mum uses, and she gets a discount then as well. We're just going to book the cottage. You've got a lovely cottage there.
Yeah, because that's didn't you go there last year, Johnny?
Yeah, but we only did 4 days. I'm going to get a week this time.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's
I've got to move those storage boxes to.
It's like this, partner. It's like if you've done a block booking, paid in blocks, and then
Like
obviously bumping prices up.
Yeah, it's just coming to that time of year where it's high season.
That's it.
Hi,
But after this weekend, we've got a couple of weeks in a static. From our friend.
Oh yeah, that's static.
Couple we know.
We've got some weird guy in chat called Pixie. Who's that?
I had a clue. No idea.
Keep saying how do. I think he's trying to pretend to be Yorkshire.
Hi, Gaffer, and it's not his birthday; it's his anniversary.
Happy anniversary! Sorry.
Me and him over there has been married 20 years today.
We're born on the same day, baby.
It's our 20th in October.
I know.
Ridiculous, isn't it? Shouldn't be fucking. Shouldn't be allowed swearing now. Shouldn't be allowed.
Well,
all right,
in old terms, it's what were it? Pottery or something. I can't remember now.
Yeah, partners, don't you think after 20 years you should get to renegotiate?
What was 20th anniversary? Was it?
In the new thing, it's platinum, but I don't know.
That's platinum 70 in it.
In there.
Oh, hang on.
Are they on step or something? I hope I've got the keys in this caravan. It's alright, you can break into it with a spoon. That's why it's got an alarm on it. All these window
20th is porcelain.
Porcelain, that's it.
Hey, somebody down road from here, right, has got a bit of waste ground. I don't know if they bought it or something. He's got all these pallets piled up, and he's got a static caravan on there, and he started cladding up front of it with pallets.
On a caravan?
On a big static one.
Oh.
I'm not going to get a static caravan. There's just
splitting up pallets up
too
and...
much cost involved with it. You
Well,
know,
that's it. I mean, you've
buying
got
it,
Listen, my
siting
mum
it,
told hers,
fees and
paying ground rent.
my
Yeah.
mum bought a
So
new
that's
one,
up.
and she had to sell the other one in the park on. You gave her like $3,000 for a beautiful caravan, you know, double
Oh,
glazed.
they don't give you piss all.
And it cost me £1,000 to have it brought here and put into this garden. If I'd have
Yeah,
had the money, I'd have done it. She'd have given me it for
Yeah.
no, she said, because she was gutted when she only got
Yeah, it's just
£3,000 for it.
transporting it.
And then, do you know what they did with it? Got lifted off the site and sent to Poland, and then they clad them all up and used them as cabins and that.
Mm.
It's an instant cabin, isn't it?
well, that's it.
Insulate it a bit better, and you.
You'd be better off with a big 40-foot container. Hey, people make houses out of containers.
We
This
were
is quite a big
talking
one.
about that other day, and weren't we, Johnny? About these containers that they
Yeah.
houses,
Yeah.
and, like one stacked on top of
Yeah,
another.
all
and
you do is just weld it all together. Just weld it and
Go on then for a bit. Take it over then.
job sorted.
You're going in now.
Yeah.
You need to. It's what?
But we're talking. I think Johnny was saying. How much did you say them
Give me 1 minute. I'm
containers
just
were?
starting cleaner. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okie dokie then, Johnny. I think he
I
says
don't-
about
I don't
10
think-
grand a
I don't
piece.
think they're cheap. Shipping containers. Let's have a look.
But yeah, we're only talking about it the other day.
Yeah, used one. What's this on eBay? There's one. You can get 20-foot used 20-foot containers for about 1,500 quid.
I suppose when all's said and done, it depends where you look. If you know what I mean.
You're looking at about 3, 4, 5 grand for a used shipping container.
But that's it, and then
well
you've got to factor into the the conversion of them as well.
Yeah, transporting
you
it
can
as well.
probably spend upwards of and above of 20 grand trying to get it something like, if you know what I mean. Hi Tim, how are you?
Hi Tim.
But yeah, you know what I mean. You sort of I mean, it's nice. I mean, I've seen one where I think it was on YouTube, where they'd converted one of these containers. I mean, don't get me wrong, it were nice and cozy.
Yeah.
But I mean, as you can imagine, you sort of pardon me. It went.
Have a look at eBay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's all right if you like that kind of thing. I mean, the whole point of doing something like that is to sort of I can't say live off of the grid, but
people do it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you've got that sort of money to outlay in first place, and this particular couple, what they'd done is I think it were on a friend's piece of land, right? But it were like near to road, but it were overlooking like a lake type of thing. But it looked all right. Hey, Gary's changed his picture again. But anyway, same as I say, you've got outlay a container or containers to begin with.
You've got all the electrics, the insulation.
Yeah, then you've got, the outlay is sort of kitting it all out.
If you buy an older caravan that's not any good to be on the site anymore, but it's still functional, just clad the bloody thing and you've got an house, haven't you? That one of my mum's had 2 bathrooms a lot.
Wow.
She got fed up at site and they got acid, when she wanted to leave. So.
Yeah, because they knew they were onto a good thing, that were.
She's on Cowden now.
Well, that's is it. You're better for these sort of one-man band sites rather than you know, around big chains like Avon.
Yeah,
Or,
it's a family.
I'm laughing at Chris. He went to physio this morning. So, yeah. He ragged him about. He says it's worse than ever now.
no pain, no gain. Was it one of those, what do you call them? Osteopaths.
No, it's with doctors. I think we're actually at the doctors, if you know what I mean. It were.
Oh, is it osteopath or?
I don't know.
There's a guy on YouTube. He gets, you know, he does all sorts. He rags these people about, and they feel a lot better and end up. I can't remember if it's an osteopath.
Yeah, it's just sort of like here in the middle of his neck, and he sort of were going him to.
I'm getting notifications.
He's got these exercises to do, you know, like look to one side and look to other, you know what I mean? And he says like it could feel all knots in back of his shoulders and whatnot. But yeah, what he hadn't told you though, it were a bloke, so we got a massage from a bloke. It weren't a woman.
No, it's a chiropractor. That's what it is.
Chiropractor.
Yeah.
You've been held up by beer cans.
He's got to go back in about 3 weeks for another sesh.
I've got to water. Remind me, I've got to water them plants before I go in.
I didn't ask for extras.
Got to give them a good water when you just bedded plants in.
So them planters that Keena's done, are they just like a project then that she's...
We just did something earlier together. She went, will you make me some planters so I can put my flowers in for Auntie Kath and my mummy? So...
Oh, bless. Note for you then.
I got the flowers reduced though, so it's all good. Supposed to be $3.50. I got them at £2 a tray, so all good.
Well, you can't grumble there.
Loads of baby shoots coming off them, so there's plenty of flower in to go.
Oh, yeah, the tomato plant.
There'd have been a problem if it did, baby.
Mine are about a foot tall now. Apart there's loads of them. All in those.
We're looking.
I'll show you this tomato plant.
They do quite well on window ledges in that tomato plant.
Oh, we have dice. Not very green fingered.
My mum could kill a plastic plant, I'm telling you.
What are you congratulating him for? It's me that needs congratulations. Or commiserations, one or two.
I've had to put up with a lot over the years, mate, I tell you.
I bought my mum a fake aloe vera plant. She watered it and she went, look, I'm so proud of myself. I haven't killed it yet.
Yeah.
I'll
just bring the camera round. Look at it, it's absolutely thriving.
Yeah, that's doing
I thought it were a nefarious plant.
No, it's not. It's a tomato plant.
What you mean the jabbing name?
Yeah, you can see tomatoes growing.
Calling Tim Greek Adonis.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Where have you been growing that then? Just in
Well, we got the plant given by a family member, and it's just been watering it and getting that.
They like the warm weather though.
I bet Eddie Money partner sits talking to it. Say, come on, you buggers, get red so I can eat you.
Don't call me Prince Charles.
If a Yorkshireman finds out that he can make his plants grow bigger by talking to him, he's going to do it.
Oh, Gary says he's got an incline chair for his back. I lock my feet in and spin myself upside down.
I call that a car crash. End up a bit upside down.
A Pilates chair. Yeah. Hey, you know what I'd be inclined to do, Gary? If he got his son locked in one of them, I'd be going, wee! Wee!
You know what I call a chair like that? One with a wonky leg. Remember when I went through that hammock thing and it took Kath and Tracy to get me out? was swinging on his hammock seat, just swinging. And I
Yeah,
went,
it's
"Oh,
one of them
straight
swinging ones, weren't it? Yeah.
through it. And then I was laying on my hammock thing in the garden, and the hammock string snapped, and I went bang straight on the floor.
But yeah.
So, no more hovering. I'm not
Yeah,
hovering above things anymore.
Chris would be, begging for mercy if he got one of them, because I won't know mine. And go, wee!
Get one of them inflatable balls and just roll him around.
But yeah, it's like like your spine thing at back. Hi, Crypto, where were you? And it's right there in middle.
Coccyx.
No, your coccyx down your bumhole.
Well, you keep yours where you're keeping. I'll keep mine.
Yeah, so in it small of your back.
See, I told you, Johnny.
I'm joking.
It sounds like something else, I know, but that's proper medical term for it.
But yeah, but he did say, like, when he were like thingabobbing, he says all your muscles are all in knots, and so
yeah, I've got to move those storage boxes over there and then put them on this back wall here.
Part your pelvis.
I want to fix the deck and then put this table and chairs on that deck over there.
You on about your the ones with lids on?
No, them big ones there.
Oh yeah.
I want to put them there.
Ah.
Then I can finish staining the deck and repair it a little bit, and I can put all these table and chairs on there, and they'll match everything. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just this smack bang in the middle of the driveway. I've took over though. You won't believe this to be a caravan here with all the stuff I've got here now.
The thing is, Johnny shifts his outdoor stuff more than he does like inside. Johnny moves his outdoor stuff round like you move your furniture inside.
As long as it isn't raining, I'm outside, never inside. As long as it ain't raining, I'm outside. If it's cold, woolly hat, but I'm still outside.
Anyway, as a belated Father's Day present, Callum has treated his dad to wrestling next week at Utility Arena.
If I'd have had the money, I'd have come.
What, is he participating?
Oh, no. But yeah, and he got him at a cheap price and all.
Yeah.
When I bought them tickets before, they were like 70 quid each, and he's got two for less than that this time. I think what it is, because it's next Thursday, I think they've got some seats going spare, so I think they're trying to get shut of them.
On the night, sometimes if there's not a lot of an attendance, especially in America, they give the tickets away for free though. But right at the last minute,
you see, the benefit that we've got is Chris can get on a tram and it stops right outside. And they're wanting about 26, 27 quid for you to park there.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was looking.
And Chris says, well, no.
Yeah.
Said, I'll just go on tram, he says, and get a return £3.50. He says, even with both me and Callum, he says it's still less than a tenner. And it means if he wants to, we can have a drink. Mind you, as if he's going to pay their prices. But they're very strict on what you can take in. If you've got water, you can't have a top on your water bottles or anything. Yeah, when we went to Bognor Regis, the security, you have to go through like in a queue, and they check everything that you're taking in with you. And I'd sort of put my own water in a bottle, and I had to tip it out.
Well, if Chris is willing to put on a dress and you can get them bras where it has a straw on it. You can't say, just say, excuse me.
Well, if they say what you drink, you'd say, well, I'm drinking titty milk.
No, you don't.
I knew you were going to say that.
Johnny says if you're willing to wear a bra, get one of them bras with straws in.
Well, just get them things that attach to your nipples and that express the milk.
I think something bit me today on my hand.
But yeah, same as Chris said, when he went to have this cataract, it didn't help that thing was pushing his shoulders down onto it.
Cut my toenails on my anniversary.
But anyway, that were a question. That would be next question, Crypto. Did you get to run your hair on through Tim's hair?
My fingers are still stuck.
Oh, is this the
All right.
No, I'm all right.
the upcoming trip to Alton Towers?
It's just a pity because Tim had put some pictures up on Facebook and they were absolutely drenched.
Bloody spider just viciously attacked me.
And I says to Chris on the morning, I says, of all the days, I says, it's been lovely and sunny. And that one particular day when Crypto, Scotty and Tim are going to Alton Towers, pissed it down all day.
I even got a box of brand new lights that you put in this, Still in box in there.
Oh.
That you hook up into the top.
Yeah, you can get like string lights that you can put
said,
around.
look, if you look, love, they've never been out the box. So I got them as well. I'm going to pop the umbrella off before I go to sleep. Well, I'll go to sleep.
Oh, and just to let you know, Crypto, that Kate, we hadn't had any all day, right? Because Chris treated us to his breakfast, and then he's treated us to his tea as well. But we're going to Toby Carvery tomorrow.
I took Keena to that play centre thing for winning that maths competition.
So yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to Toby Carvery tomorrow. I didn't say you could have some of that in your whiskey.
All right, you want it? That's what I
You've got to keep them in check after 20 years, you see.
I still don't take any notice.
My daughter, Anna, on Saturday is 25. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's whiskey and orange, by the way.
I'm on the old
orange.
Amstel or whatever bloody hell.
Amstel beer?
It was cheapest one it shot. So.
Oh.
Well, next to Skull, I won't have in Skull. I want that there.
It's Sod's Law, isn't it, Crypto? It's Sod's
You
Law.
still get that?
Only if you want to pee every 20 minutes.
They do them in them little stubby bottles as
You
well, don't they?
advertise that.
Skull Super, you mean? The little gold can. Oh,
No,
dear.
I'm on about them that you drink in that Amstel. I mean, like
I
stubby.
don't know.
No, she was saying you can still get off Meister as well.
I don't know. I don't know, does it?
Is Hofmeister a lager then, or is it a bitter?
Yeah, it's a lager.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a German lager.
Hey, you'll be in your element next Tuesday at Crypto because we're making raspberry
That's
and
why
white.
I'm enjoying it. Look, it says born in Amsterdam on this. I should have been born in Amsterdam.
Raspberry and white chocolate cookies, and it's like
Let's see if this works.
we're making 2 lots of cookies actually. And the other one are like, pardon you.
Well done. You
Yeah,
should be
there we
proud of that one.
Remember that,
Oh,
guys?
yeah. You should be proud of that one, partner.
Anyway, the actual name for them is Twix cookies, and they're like a shortbread cookie, some caramel on and drizzled in milk chocolate. So you'll be in the element next week, Crypto.
I'm just going to water these plants before I forget. I don't mean turn camera off and piss on them.
You'll tell us how.
If you hear a trinkle, it's not me.
I can remember that.
Follow the bear.
Yeah. I don't know whether they still do it or not.
I bet you don't know the bear's name.
Forget now. What did you press? I don't know. It just dropped you down.
I didn't do anything. I was clicking on thing to change your name and headline. So I changed it to Follow the Bear because of Offmeister.
Oh, right. Same as I say, you just dropped down, and I noticed you were still in basement. So I didn't.
Yeah, well, I didn't click on Leave Studio or out like that. So, get rid of the bear. It shares his name with Asda's line of clothing.
Oh, George.
That's it. It was called George. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Hiya, Ruby. Thank you very much.
Hi, Rubes.
They were on Newers. There were thousands at Stonehenge this morning for sunrise. Summer solstice.
Well, it's summer solstice today.
Yes. Yes, it's
the Stonehenge.
yeah, longest day. But yeah, if
get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, they were honestly. It says sunrise were at 4 summit, and there were thousands there. I said, sod that. I ain't going to, going up at that time for nobody.
Yeah, but where we are, it doesn't get completely dark at night. You always see that little chink of daylight in the small hours.
I was going to say, it's like 1 minute you can look at sky here, Park Nest, and next minute it's totally black. You know what I mean? There's no sort of in between. It's yeah. But yeah, I mean, the day we got married, it was a scorcher. Not quite like the weather today, but it was really, really warm. Like the warm weather that we've been having of late.
2003.
So yeah.
Yeah, and this camera was brand new back then.
Ooh.
I think it was the first digital SLRs to retail for less than 1,000.
Really?
They were expensive back then.
So,
what happened then? Did you get a blowback?
When I clicked it in, it went. Oh God! I've done it anyway.
It cooled you down, some though, Johnny.
I could do with windscreen wipers. I'm absolutely soaked. Good job your t-shirt's black.
I'd say you dry out, but it's...
I watered them anyway. I'm myself.
As well as yourself.
Yeah, you got to do what they'll go funny during night for now.
Got any strawberries coming through yet, Johnny?
Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're handling it too well this heat, to be honest.
I'm hoping you'd bring me a crop of strawberries.
If they say Morrison's on them, don't be offended. No way am I buying fruit and veg. They've just been done for Asda, Iceland, and Lidl have been buying
chicken that's been treated with antibiotics.
Yeah, been treated with antibiotics, and then they just processed it.
Causes food poisoning.
They basically should have culled them all, really.
Yeah, seen that.
Well,
and funny enough, one of the Asda things, the Southern Fried Chicken breasts, that's what we have.
It just shows those two brothers that are running at Asda now, they're willing to bloody backdoor, product and that. We've done a deal with Bill Gates, haven't we, to buy his bloody long-lasting vegetables. Yeah.
Chris Cryptos says she's got homegrown strawberries doing well. They didn't taste great.
I think I need to put mine actually just into some of these planters here. So they'll just spread out.
Oh, yeah.
They're confined to the baskets, you see. I mean, there's that one there. I could use that one there. Don't get me started. I'll start potting it into it.
There's nothing beats homegrown strawberries.
I think if I transfer them all from there into one of these big planter things I've got.
Honestly, Johnny, there's this farming. I think he said Lincolnshire,
My mate Brendan grows his in baths. A couple of old
and
baths.
they supply M&S, and they're called Diamond Strawberries. I'm not kidding you, Johnny. They're massive.
Have you got a seagull that's been stuck in the Asda for 2 weeks?
These ones in basket here, these are giant strawberry seeds.
Say that again, partners.
I've just seen a news article, and a seagull has been in an Asda store for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just moved in.
It's in Bedminster. Not sure where that is.
You see what's happened in Paris?
Oh,
Paris tonight. I wonder if Joelle will mention it. All African migrants that have been hanging around, the ports. They've all moved. They've all pitched tents up right in the middle of smack bang in the middle of Paris.
Oh
smack
dear!
Bang in the middle, outside that palace thing. I can't remember what they call it.
Oh, the Triumph.
There's a royal palace or something smack bang in the middle of Paris. They've all camped the tents and that there, and they're all chanting that they're demanding to be housed and stuff. Let's see what's in that planet there.
Sorry, I was just looking for that.
That plant that I thought were empty, it's got onions starting to come up in it.
Oh.
I'm not digging an hole. Last time I ended up with sugar cane. I've locked it while the little ones get a little bit older. Look. It's all right. It's underneath. It's underneath there.
There's always some sort of protest. You know what I mean? I mean, this is the thing, right? You know this Windrush thing. They did an interview and her name's Suella Braverman or something, and they gave her ample opportunity to
Hi, Ruby Slippers.
say sorry for the old thing, but she never.
Was that the film in the post office where all them people buddy?
No, Windrush were they bought black migrants over.
Oh yeah, undocumented and all that, and yeah.
But yeah, they and it's basically they've lived. Some of them have lived here for like 50 odd years plus, but they're being treated as illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Whereas the illegal immigrants have been treated like fucking royalty.
Yeah, but technically it's naturalisation, isn't it?
It's called the Yorkshire Road, yeah. This woman that goes down to Dover to watch these things, she's been reporting every day this week, right? Hordes and hordes are coming in. Well, they're laughing and joking and chanting as they come in. They've even put like bus shelter things on the boats so they can shelter them as they're pulling in and out of them.
But yeah, they were bringing them over, not illegally, but they were bringing them over, letting them set down roots, and some of them have been here 50, 60, 70 years.
They were never correctly documented or anything, mother.
But they're now saying that the illegal immigrants, and they're deporting a lot, or they have deported a lot of them. So they were actually brought in by the government, but then, when it suited them, they were illegal immigrants. Or, they've been treated like second-class citizens.
Honest to God, this government has been scum for a long, long time. Since I was a kid.
But it's yeah.
They just leap from one disaster to another.
Biggest miscarriages of justice going. They brought them over in first place, and now because it suits them, they're deporting them because they're not actually classed as an English citizen. and some of them have been here 50, 60 years.
Yeah, well, that's naturalisation, so they'll be eligible.
But you see, you
Through
know, like
naturalisation.
it goes back to grandparents, and they brought their kids up, and they brought their kids up, and in turn they bring in their kids up, but they're all classed as being here illegally. It's terrible, terrible.
I don't know. Don't get me started on all this shit. You mean honest? I know too much, unfortunately. But I'd rather know what I know than not know it all and live in blissful ignorance. But nobody can live in blissful ignorance now, can they? You can't just relax and let the world go by. It's just gone tits up on it completely.
And then there's been, you know, this COVID inquiry as well. This Jeremy Hunt's been in firing line because
we've got a video of a man dancing round it, fucking at the parties and that. And then you could hear two MPs. One said to the other, "Thank God this isn't going live," and they're laughing.
This is the thing, though, Johnny. They knew about the SARS and everything in 2002, 2003.
Listen. The American government patented, right, and they called it non-human COVID in 2003. And guess where they got the patent from originally? China. They copied theirs, patented it so they could have it as a legal thing to have in the country. And then it just went quiet.
Yeah, but that's just to show, like 20 years ago, they knew about that, if you know what I mean.
SARS-CoV, yeah.
But gave it a different name. Mm-hmm. So, they've known about it 20 years.
And they've just confirmed it all with the Wuhan, China lab where the original outbreak happened. The original people that carried that virus were... And
then they reckon they weren't prepared for it.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
This was the biggest transfer of wealth ever on this planet.
But
we've been absolutely royally shafted, and everybody else has got money.
We're going on to bigger and better things. It's the anniversary. Christmas.
Can I say one more thing? Fuck them all. There we go. End of conversation.
So is Tracy at A-Liz?
Oh, new baby, innit? You can't keep her away.
Is that why Keena's got face on? Because she hadn't took Keena with her.
No, I took her out for place.
I thought that's why she were having.
No, it's because she's got to go to bed now.
She's had tea. Time. She went swimming today at school, and then I took her straight to a play centre. She's had a tea there, and then she's come home. An hour later, she wanted some Chinese chicken on stick. And now
she come on and I says, right, you can go to bed now, Keena.
I put her to bed in there.
She's wanting to wait for her mum and Kath to come back.
I put the electrics on in there, and I've just tucked her on a little sofa bed thing.
So why are you going to get her out tonight then?
You are.
Her mum can sleep in there with her. She said she wanted to play out. The double bed.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's sort of.
You don't need eating on. It's bloody warm.
Well, where's Kath going to fit in the equation then?
Oh, we just took her in the corner in the sofa. We've got an L-shaped sofa. She's so small, she fits on the small part of the L.
Tracy says she's on board. She'll see you soon.
Oh, there's always somebody listening. Go back to sleep. Well, if I can't wake you up, then you can't get up, can you? No, I'm not turning it into a bed. Your mum will go mad. If she decides to sleep in there with you, I'll just pull it out. Pretend to be asleep. Go to sleep. You're going to get me in trouble.
Did you just actually say that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Tracy. Yeah.
Shit, I forgot you lot were listening. Put the door. Go to sleep. I'll go in there and go to bed.
I'm sure Tracy's watching as well.
I'm not pulling it out into a bed. Your mum will come home and go, what the hell's going on with my summer house? And I'll get the bollocking. Just lay there. Put that bottom lip away. Jesus Christ.
Because you're pouting.
Go to bed, then I'm banned from the summer house. I built the damn thing.
she's having a bit of a stroke, Tracy.
Oh dear.
Tracy, you're in the chat. Can you hear this? It's this bloody weather. She won't go to sleep for the night. It's a nightmare at the moment. No, I'm not asking if she can pull out the bed.
What? While she's on bus?
Yeah.
She'll have to have long arms.
She's in the chat. Keena's Trey, if you're still there, Keena wants to know, can she pull out the bed?
If you can hear that, it's Biscuit having a dream.
She answering.
Can you hear him?
Tracy, if you are there, answer me. If she answers, highlight it, Jeanette.
Hi, Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy. Johnny says, or Keena wants to know if yeah, Keena wants to know.
Links at top of YouTube chat.
To pull bed out. It links at top, Tracy.
Pinned at top of YouTube chat.
Yeah, on YouTube chat
You
thing.
remember come up on.
Oh, you're never going live from bus.
Yeah.
Well, this is the right night, isn't it? You're getting taken over.
This video comes courtesy of First
Coming
Bus,
on live now,
not a sponsor.
Yeah, she says you're in trouble if you're not going to
The
sleep.
worst bus.
She put you in trouble for not being asleep.
Need some chloroform.
She won't be able to log in properly. She don't know how to do it, really. You know, for the StreamYard. Unless she's got it saved on the phone.
Well, she should be able to see it in. She should be able to see the YouTube chat.
Just answer the
she's
bloody question, Trey.
She's posting the chat, so she
Is she
should be able
playing
to.
your nerves, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm tired now. She's getting a bit thin. Just shut the door for a minute now.
Might get a bit of peace.
All you got to do is answer the question, Trey. Yes or no. You don't have to put a proper link in.
It's not letting me click on it, she says.
Good. Right, just answer the damn question.
Tracy, Keena wants to put bed down. Is it all right for her to put bed down?
Yeah. Yes or no.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not asking to do a quiz.
It's either a yes or no answer, Tracy. Is Keena or Johnny? She wants to put sofa bed.
Yeah, I've got it there, and it's
at top.
It's not. Will you just answer that?
see, it's put me in the StreamYard. I'm getting in the StreamYard.
You should be in bed asleep by now, young lady.
I know. I'm getting annoyed now. I'll go. All she's got to do is say yes, so I can get her to sleep. Don't moan about waking up in the middle of the night in there, though. What if you're on your own?
Then you'll be wondering, Keena, why you're tired at school tomorrow.
I'm going to get my baby.
And there I am.
Oh, Jesus
I'm in
Christ,
StreamYard already on the phone.
Grab your quilt then. I'm answering question for her, seeing as she's not bloody answering me.
Well, you know what Wi-Fi's like.
Wake up at night and you know, I don't know.
Mummy is at the milk factory. See you in a minute.
Why you just answer the fucking question? Mummy was at the milk factory. Mummy's going to get a kick up the ass if she's not to say yes or no.
Oh, I followed the milk factory away.
Yeah, well,
You haven't even got a cushion.
I'll go and get one.
Just bring it bloody sleeping bag down here.
I'm going to say it's another excuse to go in and get some at front house.
It'd be an exciting thing for her, wouldn't it, sleeping outside? She used to like sleeping in caravan, you see. I had to get rid of that, though. I didn't want to wiggle it down motorways. Not my thing.
What's the idea of a caravan? You tow it behind you.
I know, it'd go past me, knowing me.
It's not hard. You just don't go 70 or outside your right hand lane of the motorway.
That's one thing we've never done. We've never towed a trailer or a caravan.
Yeah, and I'll be doing towing on Sunday, bringing caravan home. You know, there's a thought.
So he's still going down for the weekend, but then bringing it back Sunday.
Yeah, bring it back home. Yeah.
I have got a recipe actually, crypto for. I think I printed it out, but I can't be arsed. Let's have a look what temperature is now. 19. Partly cloudy. So it don't. Tracking tropical storm Brett. Oh, we're getting a tropical storm now then, are we? By all accounts. Okay, then, Tracy. It sounds like she's just going off bus. Oh, nah. It is a nice recipe for your crypto. And it's Scottish. Oh my God, let me just turn display down. Let me go back to my settings. And they actually are Scottish strawberry tarts. And you make like a what you do? You make like a what they call a compote. Like you boil so much of them down. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not tell you what Johnny said they are. They look like butt plugs.
You know what that means that said that?
Oh, were it you? I don't know.
I probably said it. Well, no, I know what I'm thinking of. That. Yeah, the juicer.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of. That's when they said, "Oh, it looks like a butt plug."
But it's like 250 grams of the strawberries. You boil them up. Well, they call it a strawberry sauce, but
Hey,
what?
10 o'clock and it's still live.
I know. Chris has just said 10 o'clock and it's still light. That's why it's longest day.
Yeah, summer solstice.
Yeah.
10 o'clock. It'll be still light at 11. It'll be still a bit light.
Because I've turned. I'll have to show them in a bit, baby, because I've turned the brightness down. But yeah, Chris took a picture, and it's sort of like sun rays coming through clouds. But yeah.
When I went to the chip shop.
Anyway, that recipe, it's like they're just like strawberry tarts basically, but you like obviously boil them down to a sauce and then you stick half a strawberry on top. So, but I love. You see, whereas Chris likes oat lemony, I like oat strawberry. I love strawberries. I know you like strawberries, but let's say, for instance, I gave you a choice, strawberry or lemon. There you go then. That's answered the question. But so yeah, you're getting a double dose of cookies. Well, chocolate cookies actually next week. So that were a thing. I meant to ask Johnny if Tracy got that recipe. Nice view at Caravan.
Yep.
But what? Well, that were a thing I want to. Are you at home now, Tim? So you're back home, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Motherwell. This is live from his kitchen.
Yeah, I've seen that on Sunday. Yeah, yeah. I thought you were going to start baking.
No, I did see.
I think Tim's sons were watching the
Sauce
film.
bottle. Yeah, there were.
But
I'm sure you're doing a bit of product placement. I saw Heinz sauce bottle. Product placement.
hey, look, this is no word of a lie, because you see down, you know, when I talk about petrol station, a bit further down, there's like, well, it's called Hell's Kitchen actually, but they do like they do breakfasts and they do, I don't know, yeah, they call them bread cakes here, but I call them cobs. So we had like, oh God, they were massive. I couldn't eat it. Anyway, so me and Callum always have tomato ketchup. I mean, Chris had sausage and egg, I think, and it bit into it. He says, well, you can tell they've used HP sauce, brown sauce. I says, you mean to tell me? I says, a big like kitchen like that, they go to Booker's or whatever.
That double bed takes some room up.
Hi, Bill.
The door shuts though.
Hi, Bill. Oh, he's gone.
They're back now.
Oh.
Get a bit of peace now.
So I says to Chris, I says, you mean to tell me? I says, you know, thousands not ketchup, brown sauce bottles they fill per day, that they're going to go to expense buying HP brown sauce. They just go to Booker's and get a nondescript.
Yeah,
You
whatever, cheapest one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's coming up.
Keener. One on the right for you, one on the left for Kath. We made little planters and bought you some flowers in it.
Hi, Bill.
I forgot the camera. Give me 1 second.
One on the right's yours, one on the
I'll show you what it's like outside.
We've all got new buds all coming off them as well. So it's good, man.
Yeah, it's like a bit like that here.
Clouds in the sky.
That only that one you go.
About 40 miles away from Jeanette and 20 from Johnny.
You wouldn't believe it. Well, like just on 10 o'clock at night, would you?
Yeah.
Have a look in there. Somebody's got.
I'm trying. My camera's being a butthead.
What?
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, oh, there we go.
And you go out
It's
to
not
do
being a
it.
bee. So it's not being a beavis.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not being a beavis. It's being a butthead.
Oh, look, she's got some new solar lights that you hook on.
Being a diary or
Ooh.
Last one.
That's the colours. They're all different colours, like this.
Ooh.
Turn it on. Right now. Yo, Bill. Good to see
there we
you.
go.
I'm working on it. I'm a mess today.
Well, you've been back a week, haven't you, Bill?
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
How was Poland?
Poland is fun.
Right, I've been at
The World Tour of Europe.
Not that the office.
You didn't manage to get to Yorkshire once you passed through.
Probably.
Yeah.
Did you see when you were in red light district, partner?
Absolutely.
I mean, it took his wife along though. Took his wife along, but
Yes.
they went to red light district in Amsterdam.
Well, then that's the toy box, right?
No, I've got them for that.
Yeah, they're all right then. The glass as well.
What you got to do then, Johnny? You got to charge them up.
Yeah, it's solar powered. Yeah.
Oh,
From pound shop.
hiya, Jamie.
You get another box.
£4 for 3 of them, and they are the glass as well.
Thing is, you still got a sore foot.
No, what? No,
The foot, what you?
no, not now. I've used that machine. So.
What machine?
No, my foot's under.
No, well, I'll use it. I'll use it if I need it. But I got that.
Oh, I've got one of them.
There were.
Yeah, Jeanette, would you believe we saw 7 countries in 11 days?
Yeah, whistle stop tour.
Well, yeah, it's kind of nice because they're all next to each other, so you can just get in the car and go very, very fast, and you're in a new country.
Yeah, well, before we ended up in red light district in Amsterdam, he'd been to what? Belgium, Italy.
No, we didn't go to Italy. We went to
Belgium.
We started in England, then we went to Wales because it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that counts as one country, not two.
Well, they don't think so.
Well,
They've
it's
got a
one,
distinct
it's
opinion
one
about
country
that
for
there.
sake of argument.
But yeah, then we went to I don't know, where'd we go? We went to Germany next, and then Holland, and then Belgium, and then France, and then Belgium, and then Holland, and then Poland, and then back to Holland.
Yeah, 7 countries.
It's a lot of countries, yeah, because
Yeah.
only one of them's got a red light district, so we went there 3 times. No, it just worked that way. It was airplanes and blah blah. That was how we had the flights set up. So when we took off for other countries, we had to come back.
I've only got 5%, so I'll switch the computer in about 10 minutes.
Okie dokie then, Johnny.
See you soon.
And I'm
Yeah,
going to
see you in a
my
bit.
computer.
A bit later on.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, Gary says it's like National Lampoon's European Vacation. Now, Gary, what they don't talk about over here is, yeah, there's really, honest to God, no speed limit on the Autobahn. And if you're going 120 miles an hour, you kind of need to get out of the way sometimes because you're slowing traffic down. When you're in a rental car, it just doesn't have the guts to really be a superhero out there on the Autobahn.
It depends what you rent.
It was a Toyota Camry wagon.
Yeah.
120, 125. That was about it. On flat ground, that was about as fast as it'd go.
Yeah.
I'll be telling Chris to slow down if we're going that fast.
I don't know what that translates to in kilometers, but it was a whole bunch of them.
50 miles is 80 Ks.
I know. We started in Dusseldorf and
So
got
50.
to Amsterdam in like an hour and a half.
Well, that's not bad going then.
Well, the speed limit's like 85 in Holland, so even there,
Yeah,
you
that'll
can
be
go
in
pretty
Ks, won't it?
fast. It feels like you're really slowing down. You think, well, I am going 85. I'm not exactly slowing down here.
But yeah, I've noticed as well, like, when you're on our motorways, the speed limit is 70 miles an hour. And
Unless
then
signs indicate otherwise.
Yeah, and then you come off and you go through an area where it's 40, 50 or even 30 and you feel like you're going at a snail's pace because you've been zooming down motorway at like 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, it translates, the speed we were going translates to about 201, 202 in kilometers an hour. But that was all that car had. If I would have gone faster, I would have gone faster, but it wouldn't.
100 miles is 100 miles per hour is 160 Ks.
Yeah, we hit about 128 as our fastest speed. I was just as fast as that car would pedal, and I tried.
So you permanently had the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, I started in the airport parking lot because we landed in Dusseldorf, and because our flight from Manchester to Holland got canceled at the last second, so we took the next flight, which was either the next morning to Holland, and we had to work the next morning. So we found a flight to Dusseldorf, so we flew to Dusseldorf and drove back to Amsterdam in a hurry.
Oh dear.
It was fun.
But did they say why it was cancelled then?
You know?
See you later, Jamie.
Which airline was it? It wasn't Ryanair, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Ryanair. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that says it all.
And we switched to KLM for the rest of the
airline.
trip. But I'll tell you what, the Polish airline.
LOT.
LOT. Yeah, LOT.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't have a first class. And we were running up front all the way in all the trip. And they don't have a first class. And that was a little aggravating until we got on the plane and realized the whole plane's nice. There's no reason to get first class on their airplanes.
Good thing about Poles is their work ethic.
Now they do, yeah.
I admire their work ethic.
Over here, they unfairly make fun of the Polish people. Anybody who's been to Poland knows that it's full of hardworking guys and beautiful women.
Yeah, they're all hard. Yeah, they're all hardworking.
Yeah,
yes,
and they've got zero patience for an American.
I wonder why.
Well, no, it's I've got my normal little happy bouncy self,
but
I come in to buy a soda,
yeah,
and I say thanks, I appreciate it, and he looks at me with a completely straight face, like,
as if it's
why are you still here?
Unheard of.
And you sort of laugh.
An American being polite and respectful is unheard of. Is it like an Amish with an attitude? Just think of the Weird Al Yankovic song, "An Amish with attitude." That's unheard of.
Yeah, they weren't being mean. They just said, "This is a transaction. When the transaction is done, I'd prefer you leave as fast as possible."
Oh.
Yeah.
Now we went down to Wrocław, WROWCLAW, and there's a big square there, just absolutely beautiful. And we ate at a couple of restaurants there, just over the few days we were there. And everybody there in the restaurants was super nice.
Well, Krakow's supposed to be a nice place as well. Not as a university. It's a university town, is Krakow.
Yeah, and I didn't know it, but I discovered everybody in Europe drives on the correct side of the road except for England.
And Irish as well.
Yeah, but that's England Junior.
Well, it's just it did influence them a lot. Put it that way.
Me and my wife had this rolling joke when we were in Wales and in London and all that. We said, "Okay, remember, left is right and right is wrong."
As I say, in this country, they drive on the wrong side of the road.
Yes.
Well, actually, it's the correct side of the road for us. We'll go into all that.
At the end of the day, it's what you're used to. I mean, us here in UK are used to driving on left side.
I've driven on abroad. First time we're in France, and I thought I'm never going to get used to this, but after the first day, we're all right.
Now, it took me a few days, but I had a manual transmission in an SUV. They wanted to charge me $90 a day for the automatic transmission.
Well, that's it.
No other
manual
country,
transmissions are the norm here.
No other country in Europe did that. It was only in the UK.
Yeah.
I said, they're trying to make
money
on us.
We're big on manual transmissions and 3 pedals.
Oh, no, they had manual transmissions if you wanted them, but at least the shifter was on the correct side. I've had like almost 40 cars, and probably a quarter of them, maybe half of them, were manual transmission. And I'm not used to using this hand to do it.
On the floor.
I wouldn't want my doctor doing heart surgery with his left hand. You don't want me shifting gears and trying to get to a roundabout with my left hand either.
We all do it. There's many many millions of people in his country do it.
Well, yeah, but they've been
There's
practicing
other
for
countries that do it. Australia, that's same. New Zealand, the Irish.
You notice how he's mentioning the wannabe UKs, the ones that were ruled by the Queen at one point or another.
Oh, a lot of Commonwealth countries, yeah. So there's that influence in the Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand, the English vacation spot.
Africa, India.
Now, Africa,
well.
South Africa, they drive on the right, don't they?
South Africa, same as us.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure. Because a lot of African countries were.
Gary says Jamaica.
South Africa. Yeah, I've never met a nice South African. Well, I have actually. I don't remember the spitting in his song. Let's have a look.
Yeah, South Africa is a place I've got on my bucket list, but I'm a little scared to go there.
Yeah. I can't understand. Let's have a
Why
look.
are you scared?
I'm just going through Wikipedia entry.
Well, being a white boy from Indiana is not in your best interest in South Africa. It's racism down there. The black people aren't fond of the white people.
Well, I'm going to tell you something now. Chris, my husband, were born in Kenya.
Okay.
But that were only because his dad were out there, because he worked at the time, he worked for Johnson & Johnson, the big black baby powder and all this. Anyway, so he didn't come back to the UK till he was 7 years old, and he were actually born out in Kenya. So, in actual fact, if Chris wanted to, he could have dual citizenship, but he didn't. He opted for a British passport.
Yeah, South Africa does drive on the same side of the road as us.
They do. I happen just by chance. We spend a lot of time
Japan
at the
as
beach.
well. Japan. Forgot about Japan.
I wouldn't get in a car in Japan. There's just too much going on there.
So a JDM car has the steering wheel on the correct side.
They invented kamikaze.
Wait, I want to see if I've got a picture of it. There's from the red light district. There's one thing that just cracked me up to no end. And of course, it's a proper picture. Nothing unnecessary or nothing that would get you in trouble.
Nothing in shop windows.
No.
Because when he came on from red light district, and I says, "Are they actually naked in a shop window?" And he went, "Yeah, pretty much."
No, they're mostly naked in the shop window. Oh wait.
Hi, Joel.
Hello, Joel.
Joel.
Thank you, Joel.
But yeah, South Africa drives on the correct side of the road. And I was right about India and Pakistan.
Okay, I just put another screen down there.
Yeah.
If you could put that up, and now this is funny. You see the face she's got?
Hang on a minute. Let me just.
That's the look that your wife gives you when you put your bag down and walk away from it, and three guys with machine guns surround it, and you try to get it back.
Huh?
It was too fun. I put my bag down and walked maybe 50 feet away from it, and when I turned around to grab it, I said, "Oh no, I left my bag." There's three guys with machine guns had my bag prisoner. Yeah, she was not happy.
Well, gone are the days if you saw an abandoned bag and you think, "I'm fucking having that."
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I told the guy because I walked up and I said, "Oh, here, let me show you what's in it." And one guy sort of took a menacing step forward, and he says, "We're inspecting the bag." And I said, "Yes, you are." It's like, gotcha. I've got no machine guns. So all you guys have got one. You win. But he went through.
You don't pop an argument.
No, there was no fight.
Roll over and go wolf.
I was a little scared for a minute there.
Yeah, the thing is, Bill, you'll know next time not to leave it unattended.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim. Are you back home yet?
Yes.
But sorry, Bill. I was asking Tim.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they went to Alton Towers yesterday, and obviously Tim travelled all the way from Scotland, and it's in Burton-on-Trent. But it's sort of a bit of a not a culture shock to get back home. And this one now?
That's honest to God, the red light district. That was the only vehicle there, and it was on the sidewalk driving around. And the car's about this wide. If you wanted to, you could kick it into the river.
It don't look very big.
It's not. I think it's a Fiat. Let me.
I'm going to say, is it a Fiat?
I think it says KDM on the front. But you see how tiny this thing is. And me and my wife are laughing. Yeah, if they get mad, they'll roll it into the river.
That's it.
Yeah, and I show you pictures of the red light district, but you can see none of it shows anything. No pictures of windows or anything foolish like that.
Look, for a minute, you got a skirt on them, Bill.
Oh, I had to take that picture because if you look behind it, you look behind her. Yeah, that's for real. You know?
It just reminded me of that. Vicar checks into a hotel. He says to reception, "Is the porn channel disabled?" And reception says, "No, it's normal porn. You're sick."
No, when you check into a hotel, they got a little clicker that they click it and they say, "Okay, you got 15 minutes." That's the train station right next to.
Oh yeah, I can remember you saying that was train station.
I think that is. That's either that or. Yeah, that's the train station there. I think that's across the street. That's a train station. It's like that's just magnificent. Most of the pictures I took were to get
dark now.
Oh, and I can tell you 100 stories about being stuck.
I
rode trains around in circles relentlessly. It's like, get off at this station. I say, okay. And then I look and I say, where's that station? And the train guy that walks back and forth in the train, he said,
oh, sugar.
What's he done?
Oh, it's me.
Oh.
Sorry, Bill.
Was it you that did that to me?
No, honestly, I would have admitted if it were me.
Yeah, because all I did was go in the top left. You can click on to change all settings. No, to change like your edit name. And, I think I know what I think. I might know what I did. That might be me, actually.
It had opened an extra window. Sorry, Bill. Because it had opened an extra window, I removed it, and of course it removed it as well.
Be like by mistake, yeah. No, I think I've just solved my little mystery. I think it was me that had.
See, he's blaming me.
I've been divorced 3 times. If I want women to kick me around, I know who to call.
But yeah, I mean, you know me, partner. If it were me, I'd admit it were me. But no, when it kicked you, it weren't me at all.
Oh, no. Except for the fact that it was funny.
But I just said to partners to think what it were, because there were like 2 windows open. I clicked to remove the one where you were showing pictures, and obviously it kicked you as well.
You probably clicked it right as I closed it.
Oh, that's probably why then.
I hate when that happens.
But anyway, I do apologise.
Yeah. If that's the worst thing that happens to either one of us today, we had a good day.
Anybody will tell you, Bill. I am honest as the day is long. If it were my fault, I do apologise. If not, yeah.
Get over it, right?
Yeah. You know, I am one of these that admits me mistakes.
Yeah. Joel, yeah, I do hate to get rejected, but I keep getting married over and over again.
He just
Over
likes
and
wedding
over and
cake,
over.
Joel. That's all it is. He likes taste of wedding cake.
I
But
say
no,
you must love wedding
I only
cake.
get to drink when I'm getting married or divorced. Now, I am an alcoholic, of course, just based on that. But actually, no, I don't drink at all. Like 0.
Very rarely that we. Well, I do. I don't. Chris does occasionally.
Yeah, the last time I had even so much as a drink of beer was probably 25 years ago.
Wow.
But it's not for me. It's like, a lot of people
That's
who don't
it.
drink are like, they're like recovering something or other.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm
look
not.
at Mark Nest. I mean, he don't drink.
No, I don't.
But that's, it's not everybody's cup of tea, so to
Plus,
speak.
it's not for everyone.
Pardon the pun.
Definitely not for me. Yeah. Oh, tea. Well, tea is where I'm at. Particularly Yorkshire tea, not a sponsor.
But yeah.
But yeah, and I'll tell you, after being in Europe for a couple of weeks, coming home to Texas, where I think it was like 101 when the plane landed, it was like, good Lord, I live here? Surely there's another stop on this flight. Because it was like 70 odd degrees. It was gorgeous the whole time, everywhere we went.
Yeah, Gary says it's above 20 years since he's had a drink himself. Not everybody's cup of tea, you know what I mean? I'm kind of person, I can take it or leave it. Now, I'm not over fussed at wine in particular, but I just have a glass at Christmas to be sociable, you know what I mean? And I have a drink at Christmas just to be sociable. But yeah.
Yeah, Gary needs to learn. It's the trick I've found with somebody, like, if you're out playing pool with a buddy or something and somebody says, you really don't drink. And you say, yeah, I really don't. Don't think about it. And they say, really, really? And it's like, well, it eats into my heroin and hookers money. And then they get really quiet,
I thought you were going inside. I thought you were a long while to say you were going inside.
I was keeping an eye on Noddy. She's proper cozying it up in there. Tracy's going to sleep in there tonight as well.
Oh.
I could do starfish in bed tonight.
Yeah, play Superman. Da-da-da.
Whee. Well, I'm 6'6", so you kind of if you do a starfish, you punch whoever's next to you is out of bed.
If you're 6'6", you could play 2 Supermans.
I met Johnny, and it makes me look like I'm.
This is a tall guy, not?
Yeah.
We're Yorkshiremen, though.
Well, that's the first thing you said.
Yeah.
And I says, what is it? You speak for yourself.
You're taller than me. Partner, in the Yorkshire style.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I'm exactly 100% perfectly average. 5'10".
Perfectly average. That's what average people say, Bill.
Well, I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10", about 165, which is about as ordinary as you can get.
I'm
Mr.
255.
Average.
I was 378 once upon a time.
Oh, hopefully you're not like most typical Americans, arrogant.
Arrogant.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of
the good old boys with pickup trucks. I hate them too.
Just go to any Walmart.
Walmart.
The arrogant, entitled people. Or Home Depot as well.
See, Sky's still, it's still not completely.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good one for them. The entitled people. You wear red, they think you're an employee. Even we know about
I've had to come over here to be plugged in
Target.
anyway.
Welcome back,
Totally, man.
Amjad.
We're on. I think we're on Tim's. And you were going about like Costco and stuff. And I said there was another place that were like Costco, and I couldn't remember the name of it. And for some reason, I was thinking of Target, even though that's the American retailer.
Yeah, you know what's fun? One thing I noticed is we've got TJ Maxx, right? You've got TK Maxx.
Yeah, I think
it's the same exact store. One letter different.
Do they sell a lot of old shite as well?
Yeah.
There's two Aldis. There's two different Aldis, and they both exist in the United States.
Yeah, your Aldis are all different. Your Aldis are like baby versions of our Aldis.
Well, the Aldi we have over there is Aldi Sud, because Aldi split in the 60s. The brothers who founded Aldi, Carl and Theo Albrecht, they had a bit of a difference of opinion on whether to sell cigarettes. So they basically split it up between them as Aldi Nord, which is German for North, and Aldi Sud, which is German for Aldi South. Now, Aldi Sud operates in the UK and the US, but Aldi Nord operates as Trader Joe's.
Really?
Well, we've got Trader Joe's here.
Yeah.
Hang
So
on
it's
a minute.
basically the other Aldi. We don't have. But they basically divided the whole world between them. Yeah, there was one Aldi at one time. But when Carl and Theo Albrecht died, they were richest men in Germany.
See, Aldi's still pretty new to me.
Oh, it's brilliant.
You've got a Lidl in America.
I'm not sure if Lidl operate in US. I know.
No idea.
No, LIDL.
Yeah.
No, I did go into one though, just to see what was inside there.
They're pretty much on a par with Aldi.
It seemed like everybody beat them up, like they weren't the greatest place in the world. And I went in, it was just a store. And not good, not bad.
This is the thing. I mean, it's like in America, if you're used to all your stores being massive stores,
Yeah.
It's like here in UK. You've got Tesco, which is obviously another retailer, but then you've got the little shops which are called Tesco Express.
Yeah.
Which is the smaller version of the big Tesco's.
Yeah, we've got Walmart and Neighborhood Walmart. And Neighborhood Walmart is just groceries and nothing else. But in the regular Walmart, you can buy everything from carrots to tires to paint.
Oh, they sell all sorts of stuff in Walmart.
Yeah.
Get car batteries.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's sort of like you've got the bigger version, and then you've got sort of the breakaway smaller versions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously Costco over here is the same. I think it's the same worldwide at Costco.
Back in one shake.
Is that a hint, Gaffer? I do like redheads. I think Laurie put her foot in it last night because she says, "Oh, my husband's a natural redhead." I says, "Well, I am."
Yeah. I don't think she knew, did she?
Back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm getting about a bit tonight.
What did you go off for then?
Tracy didn't take away, that's all.
Oh.
She went, I've just caught them. They were putting shutters down, but they've put oven back on for me. If it been a quiet night, they would shut in early.
Oh.
She made it worth the while. She ordered two. One for her, one for Kath.
What she had? Pizza?
No, she's having done the kebab thing.
Donna. It was Donna.
Yeah.
Donna's
They've had a
kebab.
word with Donna, and she's sorting it out.
Oh dear.
I think she's falling asleep now.
I'm just looking where different Aldi's
Are we
operate.
talking about Tracy there, or are we talking about Keena?
Tina, but Tracy's going to sleep in over tonight, so she'll just wake up and freak out.
Oh, the funniest thing we
Decent
saw
sized bed,
in
though.
the
A
UK,
decent sized bed.
it was 29C, and they had a heat warning that everybody was going to die.
Oh yeah, didn't want to get that warm.
Yeah.
People seem to have forgot what summer is. It's a bit
That's
weird.
that's what we do here in the UK,
That's
Bill.
a
You know,
really good summer, Bill.
we have a bit of heat, and you know.
See
Yeah.
what it is, Bill? All vegan lefty snowflakes can't handle this heat.
I guess, yeah, I don't know. It's like here, I don't know what it translates to in Celsius.
they're
but it
running
could
to
be
make
96
the road.
degrees
By me winter
before
in it in
sundown.
Texas. And by me winter in Dallas.
They
29
climb on an
degrees.
airplane and superglue themselves to it to have a little protest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or super glue themselves to the runway.
If you need to get a vegan to calm down, just have a really good argument with them and they get too weak to fucking do anything. I'm a
I
fully
mean,
fledged meat eater. Yum, yum, yum.
That's the
Bring it
thing,
on.
Joel. Partners run about, weren't it protesters in middle of Paris or something?
Oh,
Yeah, they've
protesters.
all African migrants have all packed up in the middle of, smack bang in the middle of Paris, set all the tents up and everything,
That was
demanding
too
housing.
Johnny, weren't it?
They've been hanging around by border, haven't they, trying to get over into Britain, but they can't. They're trapped there, so they've all decided to pull up in the middle of Paris, right outside palaces and that, smack bang in the middle. They pitched all the tents up and they're shouting and demanding to be housed and stuff. And all French protesters are going like fuck. So it's kicking off a little bit. I don't know
Yeah,
why
in
it's
Poland, they're
like that.
protesting the war with Ukraine big.
Yeah.
They're
Send them
protesting
to
Russia's
Normandy.
involvement in Ukraine.
All completely pointless. You know
Yeah.
something? They're putting in that what is it called? That digital currency. Right in the middle of a war in Ukraine, they're introducing digital currency so there'll be no money in Ukraine. It'll be all digital. Very convenient, right in the middle of a war, isn't it?
Yeah.
Introduce something that nobody can say out about because you're in the middle of a war.
But no, it's a special military action.
Oh, special, all right.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting attacked by moths here.
You will be. You've got a big light.
No, but they hit me in the face. As soon as they get back, I'm going inside. I just don't want her running out through garden in the middle of the night, freaking out. Keena Nicholson, if you're still awake, I'm going to come in there, fold you up in the sofa.
Hey, Joel, we went to
Still
France,
awake?
but we had German
I'm gonna
plates
kill
on the
her.
car, so everybody left.
It's the hot weather, Bill. She will not go to sleep.
Yeah.
No, we had German
You
plates on the
surrender.
car. We went to France in one of the big squares on Sunday afternoon, and there was nobody there. And I told my wife, I said, yeah, our car's got German plates because we got it in Dusseldorf. Everybody saw the German plates and just assumed we were invading.
Went, oh, shit, the backlights. Bill, they went, shit, the backlight side again.
I can't believe she's still awake at 20 to 11, Johnny.
It's this heat. It's stupid. I'm really getting angry now, Keena. I know it's too hot for you, but go to bloody sleep. You're making me look like a bad parent, and I'm not. You're just a little shit.
No, not your bad parent.
I know that, but I feel that way. Because you should be asleep.
Yeah, no. Joking aside, we know. You know, there's nothing
I mean,
wrong with
you
your
sort
parents.
of can't force her to go to sleep, Johnny. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, then she'll be tired or next day.
Yeah, that's the problem, though. I have to deal with that version as well.
Yeah. She'll be a little Miss Grumpy at morning. She can't sleep.
Thursday on the morning combined with Keena on the morning. Oh, it's a joy. Such a joy. I hide upstairs till she's got her ready for school. Then I come down, grab a coffee, and get her to school quick.
What day were you in France? You want Sunday by any chance?
What?
Because in France, your truck drivers are not allowed to drive on roads on a Sunday unless it's perishable goods.
In France?
Yeah.
That's
Really?
the day they let the snails cross.
There was nobody there.
Oh, they're there now. They pitched up the tents.
Yeah.
It's mainly African migrants that are doing the kicking off. They can't get across, so they're carrying on.
Yeah. But some of them that wouldn't risk their lives, are they?
It's like 1,000 people a day basically arriving at the moment. It's fucking ridiculous.
Just going back to what Joel says, it's not the French that's complaining, it's these migrants.
Yeah, that's what I just said, yeah. They're carrying on. They've got enough homeless issues and that, the French people and that, and with economic collapse and all that, without having foreigners kicking off in the middle of the bloody... Yeah, I know they're taking over. The most... Number 6, I think it is now, in this country, of names in this country for children is bloody Mohammed.
I still think I still think
it's always been like that.
I think that country's empty from what I saw. There's nobody there. It's just a spot on the map. It's the ground nobody else wants or something.
Anybody want to buy a desert? It's been evicted from.
Yeah. But I will say that I've been to 14 countries so far, and I had Italy down as the worst drivers in the world. Not anymore. Belgium wins. Belgium is the biggest buttheads on the road I've seen yet.
Well, you haven't driven in Yorkshire because some.
You should do Bill's Guide to Driving in different countries.
But yeah. My whole time in the UK, it would mostly be Bill's Guide to Jumping Curbs. I'll be right back.
Well, that's a good thing about driving in the UK, isn't it? You get stuck in so many traffic jams, you don't feel like you need to learn how to drive.
In Yorkshire, so certain towns and cities are terrible for standard of driving and for condition at roads.
Oh God! I thought Pudsey.
Tell you, here in Sheffield, they don't know how to use indicators.
I lived in Pudsey in Leeds, and I had a reputation for having bad roads. Jesus Christ! Try Rothwell. God, Bennett.
Yeah.
You need a 4x4 just to nip to the shop.
But yeah,
I've ordered the rear struts, 47 quid for both. That's all right.
It's like right. What Chris says, did your learner driver never learn you how to use your indicators?
You know what pisses me off? Not people not using the indicators on roundabout and you're supposed to guess.
I'm going to say that's what Chris always says. I was supposed to guess which direction.
And if you notice, partners, when you pull up at roundabouts, a lot of people don't know the rules of the roundabout. They're just fucking stood there.
It's simple. Give way from the right. That's all there is to it. Some people can't even do that.
I think they're looking at the left and the right on the boot to find.
No, some people don't know the left from the right.
We're doing a Jimmy Cricket moment.
Yeah. Oh, what I'm going to say.
Right, I'm popping out. I'm going to pop up there now.
Okay, then, Johnny. Belgium was always top of the butthead list. What did they get knocked? Why? When did they get knocked off? You'll have to fill that.
What about the Beavis list? Sorry, I couldn't help them. Somebody said butthead. I was thinking Beavis and Butthead.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's terrible. I don't think anybody here in Sheffield know how to use the indicators.
Same here. Some can't drive. If you've seen any of my dash cam videos, you'll know. You see what I've captured on my dash cam. There are some numpties.
And then they wonder why there's a lot of accidents.
Well, you know what happened to me a couple of years ago? Somebody drifted over to wrong side of the road.
I can remember that.
Couldn't get out at weighing time. Yeah. Could not get out of the weighing time.
But
That's why
that's
they
it.
evolved XC90.
I can remember. Weren't it that Citroen?
Yeah,
See,
it
now
was,
you should
yeah.
rename those guys Beavis and Belgium.
I'm going to say, I think I can remember that because you got Citroen at the time, hadn't you?
Yeah. Let's have a look.
No, we rented like 5 cars and no diesels at all.
Really?
Yeah, that surprised me. And we didn't ask for anything special. We just wanted tires and a steering wheel.
But yeah.
Oh, it is. That's what I had before the
Yeah,
Volvo.
I can remember it.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad.
At least there's one thing, partners. At least nobody got injured.
Well, that's it. No,
Oh,
just a few dents. That's all it was.
That's it.
Yeah, the beauty of timing. My neighbor was telling me to watch for a pole saw. I got a pole saw today, and he told me yesterday he's moving.
What did they put it down to then? What were the cause of it then, partners?
Well, I never got an explanation. Why? Other vehicle was one of those little Daihatsu 4x4s, the Terios. I don't know, for some reason. I think if I hadn't been there, they'd probably hit a parked car. They've ended up running into a parked car. The parked cars.
So you never got to find out what caused the accident were then or anything?
Well, it was obviously the other driver's fault for straying onto the wrong side of the road. I mean, there was no reason for that to happen. They must have just, got distracted or something.
Trying to shift with his left hand.
No. It was a young woman of a certain ethnicity, which has no bearing on what happened, because stupidity doesn't discriminate, does it?
Well, that's it.
I'm not saying anything because France is my second biggest
on the phone.
watch list.
I mean, that's a possible reason. If they're on, the phone in their hand. But never find out. I really should have called police at the time. But it was Friday, and I was supposed to be going over to caravan on site at the time, and I needed to tow it back not long after. So I didn't want to be going over there.
So did you not get police involved then?
No, I didn't know. I just all went through insurance.
No.
They paid, they deemed it beyond economical repair.
Yeah.
In fact, I probably might have a picture of damage. Let's have a look. I'm just going to go through. I don't know where I'll have pictures of one. No.
See you later, Gaffer. Thanks for popping in.
It'll probably take me a while to find it.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's, I suppose, in one way, if you'd have got police involved, they might have found the cause of what happened.
Yeah.
They'd have probably wanted to know what's and wherefore.
I didn't have time, really. I should have done, but I just didn't have time at the time.
But you were very lucky that she admitted liability, and it.
Yeah, I had to play footage back to her. Just look at it,
Yeah. I mean, there's no disputing the fact.
Yeah.
If you've got like dash cam,
yeah, I had an independent witness as well.
That is, you know, it's beyond reasonable that this is what happened because it's there in black and white or colour. You know what I mean? There were no disputing the fact if he's showing it footage. But you know, it's I suppose in a way it all worked out. You know,
yeah,
in sort of thing. You know, you've got air insurance to fork out for your damage.
That's what damage to it. Found it when it decides to respond. I know. Oh, botheration. I can go straight to it now. It were featured in part 28 of my dash cam videos. Let's have a look. Yep, that's it. Click open. That was damage to it. Your door and wheel. That's all it was.
It's just a flesh wound.
They deemed it uneconomical.
Because they probably have to go into a body shop and have probably at least put a new door skin on it or something daft, or replace the door.
But you can see sort of just down there and across bottom how it's sort of come away from framework, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm gonna get. Let's have a look. Oops, videos. Good job I'm organised with on my photos. I can lay my hands on stuff fairly quickly.
I keep mine organized so I can forget where everything is easier.
Help, Bill.
But that's damage to other vehicle,
which is purely cosmetic, by looks of things.
But the wheels, the front wheels were like that. They're both
really?
Both front wheels, yeah. So there's damage to the steering rack. That'll have been written off.
It broke the tie rod or the steering rod.
Bent it. Or it could have done more damage. It could have damaged Rocky or could have broken.
All down to that person's foolishness.
Yeah.
So she'd got her insurance had got to fork out for her vehicle and your vehicle as well. Oh well. Hope she's learned a lesson.
No.
Let's put it this way.
She'll lost her no claims.
Oh, definitely.
Fault. Yeah, I think mine were affected, because obviously I claimed, even though it wasn't my fault. But I said, did I tell you about insurance on my Volvo?
You got it down to 250.
Well, it was renewal quote with current insurer. It was going to be £700.
Yeah.
For how long?
Yeah.
That's annual. That's for year. Because I don't pay monthly because you end up paying more.
No, it amazes me how little you guys pay for insurance.
Well, anyway,
a lot.
I got 3 cars, but it's like $2,200 a year.
Well, I run 2. I pay about the same for them.
Oh, is yours per car?
Yeah. I mean, you can get multi-car policies, but
that's what we got.
Insure Volvo and Mercedes separately. Separate policies. You can get multi-car policies. There was one classic car insurer that did multi-car policy, and you had unlimited mileage on it, which is good.
Yeah, I've got a classic car policy on the Chevy.
I'm gonna make you laugh in our partners. I mean, Bill probably not know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know the level of my disabilities, right? Guess what come through post today? Capability of work what's my jig questionnaire.
Oh, they're going to try to take your benefits off you.
But yeah, I tell you something. I don't think left hand knows what right hand's doing.
Oh no, they don't.
No, it's there in black and white. The different benefits I get, and the level of my disability. Yet they've sent me this. It's called a capability of work assessment. Yeah, I kid you not.
Excuse.
I
But
kid
yeah,
you
with
not.
insurance, I said the renewal quote was going to be just over £700, and well, as you know, Jeanette, I went on comparison sites. I found a cheaper policy, £451.
Well, that's it.
Yeah,
you know, in this,
only a few pound more than I paid last year.
But in this current climate, economic climate, you've got to save pennies and pounds will mount up.
But I've saved, that's saved me about £250.
But yeah, you know what I mean. To some people, it might not be a lot, but
it's a lot to most people.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we just lucky because obviously, I mean, this is another thing. Would I have a Motability car standing outside house if I could work? And I'm on highest rate of tips? No. You know, when it's the fact that you get your road tax and your insurance and everything.
It's all paid for. You just had fuel.
Yeah.
Literally just pay for your fuel.
But this it's laughable, really. You know what I mean? I said, Chris says it's obvious that left hand don't know what right hand's doing.
Oh yeah. There's a word for that. It's called bureaucracy.
Mm. So that's exactly what Chris says. He says, what they're going to do now, are they going to send you for an assessment and say, oh, well, look, she's capable of work. I'd like to know what kind of work I'm capable of doing. Nearly 61 years old and you know, full of arthritis, and I can't sit down for long, I can't stand for long, you know. Yeah, show me a job I can do then. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I'm just trying to find an excuse.
But
the benefits off you.
Honestly, it's...
You can play musical chairs.
Yeah, stay seated in one chair all the time.
Well, no, musical chairs, you stand up and walk around, then you sit down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Instead of going up and walking around, I'd just stay put where I were. Yeah. That way I'd win it hands down, wouldn't I? But you see,
got a guy trying to talk me into driving 300 miles to buy a lawnmower.
This is the thing. I'm on personal independence payment. I'm on employment support allowance. And neither of them I have to go for an assessment. They just ring you up. They say, has anything changed since last time you know, my disability's got worse and this, that, and other and blah, blah, blah. Right, get it for another 3 years. You know what I mean?
Should be all right.
Oh, we're still on train back from Alton Towers.
Oh dear, that'll be fun.
Another late one then, Tim getting home.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that's another thing that's wrong with this country, the rail network. Or lack of it. It's like Dr. Beecham's fault. He started it all. Went downhill from there.
At least there's one thing, Bill. While you was in this country, the trains weren't on strike, so that you just dropped lucky there. And
we stayed straight at the Hilton, right in front of Paddington Station. So it was just, straight out the door, straight down the tunnel, and off we go.
But this is the thing. I mean, the advertising like train services. Oh, and to save money, why don't you invest in a seasonal rail ticket? Yeah, and what flush more money down the drain when trains is on strike and they're not running or they're cancelled or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they try
to get a monthly pass. I think
How
about
often do they strike?
Well, then they try to persuade people to do these either annual train cards or monthly train cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same as Partners just said, £100 a month, and
Probably
then
more now.
you know they're not running, or you know, and their answer to it is, well, we put buses on for you. You know, going at a snail's pace on a bus. But you know, it's sort of get your finger out, get your services sorted before you even start considering trying to sell, you know, your monthly passes or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one thing you guys do have in common with us, though, is your train runs right through your art district where people put graffiti on the walls. It seems like everywhere here where there's like freight trains and stuff, people put graffiti along the side of the tracks. And we saw the same thing. We call it the art district.
Went to a barbecue at his niece's. It was his niece's 30th birthday, and where we came off, there must have been this. It was like an overpass thing. It must have been about 150 feet in air, and there were graffiti all the way along. And I said, "How they got up there to do that?
Yeah. How'd they get up there?"
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, at some places that you see graffiti, you're thinking, how the heck did they get up there to do that?
And it's even more now. It's £160. But one I used to use, it's gone right up.
Some of the older trains are one too far.
I think you're referring to
mile an hour. Yeah.
No, there's a particular. Hang on. Yeah.
I think.
I don't know what. Oh, what was it? High speed train. What do they call it?
When we came home.
I think it was a Class 43, British Rail Class 43.
What's that, Bill?
That was a.
You see that right there?
Yeah.
I've got like 4 of these big old skylights in the roof.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you can see the little spot right there where it's one of them blown out.
Oh dear. I was wondering where it were, and it's like I could see reflection.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what the heck's that?
Yeah, imagine a 1 meter by 1 meter square. I've got 4 of them.
Is it fixable then, or you got to order a new one?
Well, no, I had to order a new lens, but I already ordered it. It's not as expensive as you'd think, and I can replace them. I've even got a video replacing them. It's like I have to do it every. Now, mind you, we get hail that big.
Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Yeah, it's. My little brother says it rains trucks because tornadoes come and it picks up semis and then drops them.
Really?
So it rains trucks.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I'm going to cut it a bit short tonight. Yeah. I will see you all on the next one on Saturday. So thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, Kathy, for the
super chat.
And thank you for Bill, Partners, Johnny, for coming up on the panel. And I'll see you all on the next one, guys. Bye.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, and Bill's gone.
I was going to say.